first time in history, all 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man.
James Helder, Eiffel TV, MTK Global. With me, I've got Kid Galahad. We're here in Sheffield.
Kid G.
Firstly, congratulations on your win tonight. Man like Irving Berry, feeling the power of the Galahad.
Yeah.
Talk me through the fight a little bit.
The first round, tried to get me measure. It was very tricky. It was a bit wild, threw shots from weird angles, a bit wide. And first round, I thought, all right, let me just see what he's got. Second round, I figured him out. Third round, like Nas says, we broke them up. But hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, we saw he was having oxygen after, just as a precautionary thing. We saw him get up and walk and leave,
I went to see him after,
ring.
to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because hopefully, at the end of the day, boxing's boxing, but you always hope, he's okay.
Now, he's been beat before. He's been stopped before, but like Nicholas Walters, for instance, stopped him by TKO. But he hasn't gone down and been stopped with that sort of brutal. Was it the timing of the shot? The power that Galahad contains? How do you word it?
It's different. There's different levels of power. He went 12 rounds in his last fight with a guy called Johnny Gonzalez.
Johnny Gonzalez?
Yeah, who knocked out Daenerys in a round. And he actually got put down 3 times and got back up and still won. I mean, it still went the 12 rounds with Johnny.
Showed a lot of heart.
Yeah, he went 7 rounds with Barros. And even when Barros stopped him, it wasn't actually a stoppage. It was a bit more of a caught with a shot and referee just jumped in Panama, probably, and... Nicholas Walters, when Nicholas Walters beat him, same thing, they shouldn't have stopped the fight, but they did. And, I'm different kind of style to them. I'm clean cut, very sharp, accurate, and that's the kind of performance I do. And, now I've moved up to featherweight, I've been banging everyone out.
You're 24-0 now.
Yeah.
As in the featherweight division, such a stacked division. Do you feel you're close enough now to touching that sort of world level?
100%. To be honest with you, every fight I've ever in my boxing career, I used to fight feather and get down to super bantamweight to fight for titles. But every time I used to fight feather, I actually stopped everyone. And now I've moved up to feather, stopping everyone. I need, I think 2018 is the year that Kid Galahad comes out, in the featherweight division and takes over.
Would you like the winner of, say, Lee Selby versus Josh Warrington? Does that interest you? Of
course I would. I'd love to fight any of them. I've got great respect for both of them. They're both lovely kids. I've known them for a very long time, sparred both of them. And believe me, it's going to be a tough fight for both of them. It's not going to be as easy as people think it is for Selby. But Selby, he's probably 60-40 to Selby %. I think he's going to win.
Also, we've got Scott Quigg taking on Oscar Valdez, which is a great fight.
Yeah, which is a tremendous fight. It depends what Scott Quigg comes out, doesn't it? If he comes out like how he's been coming out in his last couple of fights, he's going to get hit, isn't he?
Do you feel it was a right move for Scott Quigg going out to Freddie Roach and the wild card?
I don't. I think
what are your thoughts on the whole
he should have
situation?
stayed with Joe Gallagher, because when he was with Joe, I think Joe just knew how to train someone like him. Tuck him up, wear the kid down, then start pressure on him. But since he's gone out to wildcard, I've been to wildcard myself and trained out there. It's a bit crash, wallop, bang. They fight with the face, and you only can fight for that for so long. Pacquiao, for instance, Pacquiao's different to all the Freddie Roach's fighters. Pacquiao's slick. He's a very good boxer. He knows his feet to go in and out, and he really gets hit that often. But the others, some of them like Scott Quigg, just leave himself to get hit, and he's wild and he's rugged, and I don't even know. He's if he gets in with me like that, I'll tell you something, he'll get hit, won't he?
I want to talk a little bit about Prince Naseem Hamid.
The Prince.
The Prince.
Oh, now, you know what I've been thinking about?
What?
When Naz said You got to brook them up.
I knew you'd like that.
You got to brook them. Now, but I know Naz, he said that to me before, and all in my head. And that's the only thing I want to say in my head. You got to brook them up. You got to have that one shot, get out of jail card, and he's right, you know. And I love this commentary, me. Oh God, loved it. You know, one of the best commentary. He's overall, he's one of the most entertaining guys. They should just have a TV show of him. The Prince show.
I'd watch it.
Everyone will watch it. Who wouldn't want to watch it? Because you're guaranteed entertainment. You know, and bloody hell, I loved it.
How do you? No doubt, people make obvious comparisons between yourself and Prince Naseem Hamid, right or wrong, from your backgrounds, both your cultural history, the fact that you're both trained in the Winkelbank Ingle gym. How do you deal with that comparison?
For someone to compare me to the Prince, that is like, there's no words for it, because the Prince is one of the best boxers of all, the most entertaining boxer. Even Mike Tyson, the best two entertaining boxers of all time. And to even get compared with someone like him is a big thing, innit? You know, oh yeah, he's the next Nas. But you know, what can I say? Do
you believe that you are the next Nas?
I don't personally believe like, oh yeah, I think I'm my own style.
Of course.
You know, I don't believe like there's never gonna be another Nas. There's never gonna be another Mike Tyson. You know, these guys they come and that's it, and they go. There's never gonna be no one like them. Nas could knock you out with any hand, with any shot. There's never been a bigger punching featherweight in boxing history like him. Who used to come into the ring, yeah, dancing, singing, on a flying carpet, and then get in there and then knock the guy out. There's never been no.
Was you around the Ingle gym at them times when Nas was?
Do you know what?
Nas was sort of at his peak of his powers.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't even boxing. I was very young. I was on the streets. You know, I used to live in Liverpool, and I'd say another comparison. Nas is the middle child, and I'm the middle child as well.
Wow.
And
so you thought about this a little bit when people have said it to you.
Yeah, I think because I always think
dissected it a bit.
If you think about the middle child kids, they always take the risk takers, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? They take risks, and that's I think that's my opinion, you know. And Nas took risks, I take risks, but like when I was a kid, I was a street kid, you know. There was 7 of us in the house, in a 2-bedroom house. I used to share a bed with my brother. We used to have bunk beds. We used to have a bunk bed, yeah, in my room, and me and my brother used to share one bed, and my 2 sisters share one bed, and there was a little room next to it, and all my 3 other brothers used to sleep in that one room. But now there's 9 of us. My dad's got 3 more kids, and
you've got the GALAHAD, so you're all right.
Yeah, that's it. But I'm just saying, when I was growing up, there was 7 of us, and they were tough. They were very tough.
How do you keep motivated? You seem to be the flag bearer, the torch holder for fitness of the Ingle gym, to keep everyone else sort of aspiring to the levels that you try to reach. How do you keep that motivation and mentality, bro?
Because I'm trying to, you know, them people who doubt me, and then people, you know, who say, oh yeah, he's not going to do nothing, he's this and that, he can't do this, he can't do that. They're the ones who give me the extra fuel. You know, tomorrow morning I'll be in the gym. That's what I do. You know, at the end of the day, that's what I do. I do boxing. That's my career. I don't own a shop or do this or do that. My job is to be a boxer and be the best at it and look after myself. You know, I'm a full-time boxer. I'm not a part-time. After my fights, I don't go on holiday and get smashed or do.
Never seen a Galahad after party in as many fights.
Because I don't care. I don't care about that. I need to make sure I make enough money so I don't fight again. So I make enough money so I don't, you know, after boxing, I don't have to work again, you know. And in this game, it's about longevity. You know, you got to look after yourself. Your body is a temple. You can't be drinking or smoking or doing this and doing that. And I think a lot of these fighters get ahead of themselves. They have a good win, then go and get smashed. But in this game, like anything, if you keep on going, you will eventually get there, you know. And 2018 is the year. I know when I win my world title, I promise you now, I'll hold that belt for a very long time. and I will have a lot of defences.
Do you see it at featherweight?
Yeah, featherweight. I'm probably super featherweight. In fact, maybe lightweight. Lightweight, yeah.
Let's cast our mind over to what's going on in New York at the moment.
Yeah.
WBC champion Deontay Wilder in action tonight. Big chance for him to sort of cement his fearsome reputation in the heavyweight division, if you like. Luis Ortiz.
I do have
the boogeyman
Let me
himself.
tell you something. When I boxed Jazza Dickens, he come to my fight, and afterwards he come to my house for food the day after.
The Wilder?
Yeah, Wilder. It was Wilder, Towers, Tyson Fury, and he's a lovely fella. You know, he's a cracking guy, really nice, down to earth, and it's a tough fight for him. You know, people think that Luis Ortiz. Let me tell you something about him. He's an animal, and I won't be surprised if he wins that Luis Ortiz.
Seriously?
Yeah, honestly, people say, oh, this and that. That Luis Ortiz has been around for a very long time, but let me just tell you something. He's just one of them kids, you know. I think he's just destined to be a world champion, mate. I don't know what this. He went phase one bit. I think he's had it really, really, you know, rough. He just looks like he's had it really rough and tough, and like his main focus in life is just become a world champion and make enough money. And obviously, I want Deontay Wilder to win. You know, he's my boy. But I won't be surprised, you know, if he does get beat.
Now we're just waiting on Kell Brook to sort of ring walk very soon. Yeah. Sergey Rabchenko. We see Kell Brook winning tonight in style. Is it the manner of the victory?
Let me tell you something. You know, this
break
kid,
it down for me.
People, you can't underestimate this kid, this Rabchenko. I've seen Kell and him spar, and I'm telling you that he's give Kell a very good spar.
Would that be the days when he was mentored by Ricky Hatton?
It doesn't matter who he's mentored, because this guy always trained him anyway. Even when he was at Ricky Hatton, this guy used to come off with him, and he looks in shape. And I'll tell you one thing, he can bang. I think he actually sparred Kell for the Golovkin fight as well, and this kid can punch, and he's gonna come to fight, and he's very, very tough. I'll tell you that now, and you know, he knows if he beats Kell, his life's gonna change. So you know, for him, this is last man's saloon. So he knows. But I've seen Kell spar with him, and the sparring, was very entertaining. Very, people would definitely pay money to watch it. But you know, gotta back my boy Kell.
If Kell's successful and comes through this, do you feel we are a little bit closer to getting that fight with Amir Khan that we've craved for so long? I know he's got
Forget
Phil
the Khan fight. Do you know I want to see him against Saddam Ali?
Saddam Ali. Talk of Liam Smith, Saddam Ali at the moment, actually.
Yeah, do you know what? Saddam Ali's alright, but I think he could beat Saddam Ali. Saddam Ali could beat Liam Smith. Just outbox him a bit. But that Saddam Ali, I think if you put enough pressure on him, he can crack. It's just, you know, as Liam Smith can Liam Smith do that? But
do you believe the special one can win world titles at 154?
Of course, you know, they don't call him a special one for no reason. And I've seen Kell. People forget. I've seen Kell get in with like light heavyweights and batter them from pillar to post. You know, no one's seen the best of Kell. You know, no one's seen the best of Kell Brook ever. For me, you know, technically, you know, straight jab, 1-2, 1-2 hook, just clean boxing. I believe Kell Brook, this is a big statement, is the best Ingle fighter in basics terms. You know, just basics.
Well, all of them.
All of them. Naseem, Hamid, Harold Bomber Graham, everybody. I believe, and I've said that to a few people. They think I'm crazy. I'm telling you now, technically, just one, you know, straight jab, double jab, left, right, jab, hook, just the basics. I'm telling you now, Kell Brook is probably one of the best of all times, and one of the best counterpunchers of all time. It's a big statement, I know, but trust me when I say this.
What's going on with yourself? When can we anticipate news, dates, schedules?
I need you to do me a favour. I need you to go and grab that big guy, Eddie. Eddie, Steady Eddie, yeah, and ask him.
Okay.
Because he's promising me this and that. You need to grab hold of him.
Well, he seems to like you, and you're certainly producing when you're getting these opportunities. Yeah. So,
you know, listen. Then the second they step me up, I'm gonna step up. Today that was only 20%, 30% of me. Every step up, you'll see a better Kid Galahad. I'll rise to the occasion. You know, it's what I do. It's what I'm built for. I'm a born warrior.
Kid Galahad, thank you very much for giving me some time today, making yourself available. I do appreciate it.
problem.
Congratulations
Anytime,
on the win.
Thank you, boss.
Enjoy your success, and I will catch you soon.
Thank you, sir.
Time in history, all 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man.